She was 8 years old. She went to the park with her friends, and never came back. Hours later, Elisa McLean was found, with a faint cut across her throat, and no memory of where she had been. To this day, the case remains unsolved. What happened to Elisa? It was an ordinary spring afternoon in April 2019. The sun was shining over Denver, Colorado, and children filled the neighborhood park with laughter. Among them was 8-year-old Elisa McLean, a cheerful, curious girl with curly brown hair and a favorite blue backpack. Her parents had let her play for just an hour with her classmates after school. According to her friends, Elisa was on the swing set one moment, and gone the next. No one saw her leave. No screams. No strangers reported. It was as if she had evaporated into the warm afternoon air. Panic set in quickly. Within 20 minutes, her parents were searching the park. Police were called. Flyers were printed. The sun was setting, and still, no trace of Elisa. Then, just before 10 p.m., nearly 6 hours after her disappearance, a man walking his dog found her. She was crouched behind a dumpster, shaking, in a parking lot 5 blocks from the park. Elisa was alive, but barely responsive. She clutched her backpack tightly. Her eyes were wide. Her clothes were dirty and torn. Most disturbingly, there was a faint, clean cut along the right side of her neck, almost surgical. It wasn't bleeding heavily, but it was fresh. At the hospital, doctors confirmed that the wound was superficial. Not life-threatening, but deeply unusual. There were no other signs of abuse. No bruises. No signs of restraint. No drugs in her system. No evidence of assault. Just that one line across her throat. When questioned, Elisa said almost nothing. She didn't remember leaving the park. She didn't remember walking. She didn't remember the dumpster. She only said, "I saw the gray man." What did that mean? Was it a nightmare? A stranger? A hallucination? Police canvassed the neighborhood. No security footage showed her leaving the park. No witnesses came forward. No fingerprints. No suspects. Nothing. Over the next few days, Elisa drew a picture for her therapist, a stick figure with no face, wearing a long gray coat, standing next to what looked like trees. Her drawing sent chills down everyone's spine. As weeks turned into months, theories began to circulate. Was she abducted and returned? Was it a psychological episode? Did someone in the community do this? Was it even real? Experts weighed in. One child psychologist said Elisa may have experienced a dissociative fugue state, a rare condition triggered by trauma or stress. Another suggested she could have been hypnotized or coerced. But none of it explained the wound. Some online sleuths became obsessed with Elisa's case. They noted similarities to older disappearances in the region, especially one from 2004, involving a girl named Danielle who vanished from a playground and was never found. Others fixated on the gray man. Urban legend? Predator? Or something paranormal? Elisa's parents withdrew from the spotlight. They moved to another town. In a brief interview 2 years later, Elisa, now 10, simply said, "I think he's still out there." Today, there are no answers. No arrests. No updates. Elisa is safe, but the mystery remains. Sometimes, the scariest part isn't what we know, it's what we never find out. If real-life mysteries pull you in, you're exactly where you belong. This is Quick Case. Subscribe for more.